Hey, blockchain visionaries, it's George Levy. Today we're going to be opening up a brand new Bitcoin miner that I got from Bitcoin Merch. Now, as you may know, I do solo Bitcoin mining. That is that I am a Bitcoin miner, and what I do is I mine Bitcoin, and I have my Bitcoin miners running right now. Well, these devices I've gotten from Bitcoin Merch, and anybody can become a Bitcoin miner. What that means is that every 10 minutes on average, there's a new block added to the Bitcoin blockchain, and I could potentially be the winner and I could earn the reward from that Bitcoin block. Right now, one block is worth 3.125 Bitcoins plus all the transaction fees in that block. So it's quite a bit of money. And the odds are pretty slim. We're talking like lottery, but at the same time, I'm also strengthening the Bitcoin network by becoming a Bitcoin miner and adding hash rate to the Bitcoin network. Now, I received this device from Bitcoin Merch. It's where I get all of my devices, and I'm really excited because I'm actually going to open it up. We're going to take a look inside to what's here. So as I pop this open, let me look in here and see what we got. They always do a very good job packaging the equipment. So this is a Bolivar. This is 100 Bolivares. This is Venezuelan currency, which as of today is very, very devalued. The Bolivar was a very strong currency in Venezuela, but by now, because of all the inflation and just printing so much of it, it's almost worthless. It's very, 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 it's a nice touch, but it reminds you that a Bitcoin is not like a currency that you can print trillions and trillions and trillions of it. Bitcoin is a limited supply. There's only going to be a maximum of 21 million Bitcoins. And guess what? You don't print Bitcoins, you mine Bitcoins, and I'm a miner. So this is a Bitcoin Solo Miner that I'm going to add to the equation of what I've got. Let's see what else they brought me. Cool. This is actually a Bitcoin. It's actually a coin, gold coin, Bitcoin coin, and they included it with my package. So let's see what we have inside. In here, we also have some nice stickers from Bitcoin Merch. Very cool merchandise from the Bitcoin Merch folks. And here is the device. The device is a Disruptor USB Solo Miner. Let me take a look at it. We're going to open this together. We're going to look inside it in a little bit. But this device is Wi-Fi enabled. It's open source. Open source is great because closed source means that you can't see what's actually in it. Open source means that everybody can look at the code in here. So you know that they're not hiding anything inside it. So this is a really cool device. They're called Disruptor USB Solo Miner. And I'm going to be opening up with you, and we're going to put it to work. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to be opening up right now the box. It's a Disruptor USB Solo Miner from the folks over at bitcoinmerch.com. And let's start looking inside. So I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to start opening it up. As I open this up, you'll notice that I actually have on the side here 2 other solo miners that I'm currently running. This is a Mars Lander from Bitcoin Merch, and these are nerd miners. These are individual, each one of these. There's 10 of these running, plus the Mars Lander, and combined, they're all mining Bitcoin for me. Right now, I'm going to be showing you this Disruptor USB Solo Miner. Now, the beauty of it is that you can run multiple solo miners, and they all combine, giving you more hash rate. So when you're mining Bitcoin, the more miners you're running, the higher the odds are that you can actually mine a Bitcoin block. So let's take a look inside here. So it's Disruptor USB Solo Miner. I'm going to open it up. They actually do some beautiful packaging over at the folks at Bitcoin Merch. When we look inside, it's nicely padded. And when we look inside it, we have here the Bitcoin Merch Solo Miner. You will notice that it actually has a built-in fan. It also has a USB, so I can just plug and play into the computer. And this is the Disruptor USB Solo Miner. I'm actually going to go through the process, and I'm going to show you it working once we set it up. So I went ahead and I set up my Disruptor. It was actually a very easy process. I went to bitcoinmerch.com, and on their website, there's a link that says video guides. There's a video that says setting up the Disruptor. That's exactly what I did. I went to the site. I went over. There's a simple YouTube video right here that gives you full instructions on how to set everything up. And all I did was I basically followed the instructions that were there on that video. And they're also written. You see, it says plug in the Disruptor, connect it to Wi-Fi, configure the miner. It's a very easy process. It took me just a couple of minutes. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you exactly where it is. Right now, I connected my Disruptor to my PC. It's actually plugged into a USB drive. And what I'm really using there for is just power. I'm actually just powering the USB device, which is the Disruptor Miner. And following the instructions in that YouTube video, I set this up. Let me show you right now what it looks like on the mining pool where I set it up. So I told you the instructions were very easy to follow, but right now, this is the pool where I'm currently mining Bitcoin. It's actually on public-pool.io, and all of that is easily. It's all actually shown on the instructions for the Disruptor Miner. But the best part is that all of these are all the miners that I'm currently running, and I am currently running a total of, how many miners do I say right now? We have 14 miners running right now, and the miner that I just implemented is right here. This is the Disruptor. It's doing 383 gigahashes per second, but you'll see all the other devices I have. These are all the nerd miners, the little ones that I showed you also. And I also have a Mars lander, which is the one that's over here. So all of these are working together to mine Bitcoin for me. And that's the beauty of being a Bitcoin miner. All of this is working for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It works automatically, and at any moment could happen. It's like lottery odds, but I could win a block, and that could be 3.125 Bitcoins plus all the transaction fees in that block. But in the process, I'm also contributing to keep Bitcoin more secure because I add to the Bitcoin network hash rate, and I do that by adding a solo miner to it. In this case, the Disruptor USB Solo Miner from Bitcoin Merch. And just like that, we added a new solo miner to the setup. I have multiple solo miners running, and you could do the same. Visit the link that I'm including at the bottom in the description and use code George5, where you can actually get your solo miner and get an additional discount when you use the code George5. It's all written in the description. I look forward to seeing you mine Bitcoin.